Hey guys, this is me. I'm Rashufruitzizallzalls, guys, and now today, for the next half of an hour, I will be reading 20 pages of this book, and I will be reading. And now this, we will be having these short sessions to listenings every single day to listenings, guys. And now, if you guys know, like, when you try yourself, why this is in my ear, this can actually help my stuttering reduce by like at least 50%, 25%, because I've seen that stuttering devices and wearing headphones can reduce your stuttering by 75, 50, or 25%, guys. And as you guys click up, as you guys click up, as you guys click I'm recently secularized that I have one headphone in my ear to listenings that is pretty close with my ear to listenings, guys, and I'm you guys. But it is now time for me to Readculitrizing this, guys. I'll be you guys. Alright. But now it is time to Readculitrizing. A book about a book to listenings about the solar system. Our solar system, guys. Be you guys. And the people of whom make this book is Smithsonian, guys. Alright, but now it is now time to like Readculitrizing this book to listenings, guys. Alright, so let's Readculitrizing this book to listenings now. So remember, 20 pages, half of an hour. Okay, to listenings. That has to be done by 2:30 to listenings. And it's 2 at night to listenings. Alright. So now let's Readculitrizing. So our solar system was born among the billions of stars in the Milky Way galaxy. About 4.6 billion years ago, a huge cloud of dust and hydrogen gas floating at the edges of the galaxy began to pull together to form a globe. The particles packed more. They packed more and more tightly together and became hotter and hotter. Finally, the enormous heat in the center of the globe set off a chain of nuclear explosions, and the sun began to shine. The blazing sun blasted the nearby gases and dust into a spinning oval ring as the particles in the ring began to shine. The blazing sun blasted the nearby gases and dust into a spinning oval ring. As the particles in the ring began to cool, they clumped together into rocky or icy masses. Oh boy, called planetesimals. These masses became the rest of the solar system: planets, moons, asteroids, meteoroids, and comets. The sun is just an ordinary star among the more than 200 billion stars in the Milky Way. In the Milky Way galaxy, it is not the biggest or the brightest, but the sun is the star nearest to Earth, and the center of our solar system. Planets travel around the sun in paths called orbits. Mercury, Venus, Earth, and Mars are called the inner planets. These 4 rocky planets are much smaller than the 4 giant outer planets: Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, which are made mostly of gases. Six of the planets, including Earth, have moons circling around them. Dwarf planets like Pluto and thousands of minor planets called asteroids also orbit the sun. Still other smaller rocks called meteoroids called asteroids also orbit the sun. Still other smaller rocks, as well as many comets, travel around the sun. The sun is huge compared to Earth. If the sun were hollow, it could hold 1.3 million Earths. If Earth were the size of a basketball, the sun would be as big as a basketball court. In fact, the sun is about 600 times bigger than all of the planets, moons, asteroids, comets, and meteoroids in the solar system put together. Hydrogen is the sun's fuel. The sun uses about 4 million tons of hydrogen every second. Still, the sun has enough hydrogen to continue sounding for another 5 to 6 billion years. The sun is all important to life on Earth. Green plants need sunlight to grow. That's what's good choice. Alright, the sun is all important to life on Earth. Green plants need sunlight to grow. Animals eat plants for food, and people need animals and plants to live. Our weather and climate depend on the sun. Without the sun, there would be no heat, no light, no clouds, no rain, no living thing on Earth. Mercury is the closest planet to the sun. It was named by the Roman after their quick-footed messenger god. Mercury revolves quickly around the sun, but rotates very slowly on its axis. So a day on Mercury is almost as long as 2 months on Earth. Fascinating. Mercury is the smallest planet. Mercury is the smallest planet in our solar system. Mercury is much smaller than Earth. In fact, it is smaller than Jupiter's and Saturn's largest moons. Mercury has no moons. Mercury is often hard to spot because it is close to the sun's bright glare. It is visible to the naked eye during some early evenings or early mornings. When the sun is below the horizon, when the sun is below the horizon, when Mercury is viewed from Earth through a telescope, it appears to change its shape from day to day, similar to our moon. The surface of Mercury has many craters. The surface of Mercury has many craters like on our moon. The larger craters were made by countless meteoroids or asteroids. The larger or crossing into the surface, which is not protected by an atmosphere. Many smaller craters also spot the terrain. Most of these were made when rocks thrown up from the impact of a meteorite came crashing back down. Mercury is an almost airless planet. The temperature rises above 750 degrees. If during the day hot enough to melt lead, yet during the long nights with no atmosphere to trap the heat, the temperature on the dark side drops to negative 300 degrees F, colder than Earth's south pole. Earth is surrounded by an atmosphere, which helps keep the temperature fairly steady. Now, guys, this has Alright, guys, now this right here, this has see, this is why I need to keep putting it on, because I keep stuttering a lot without this thing, in. Now, this is why I am my mouth is doing some weird things when I'm having my speech impairments. And also, by the way, I also suffer Readculitrizing, but from tinnitus, and when I put this in, this blocks out the ringing, whooshing sounds in my ear when it is quiet, because especially inside the morning, because when I wake up in the morning, I'm most of the time of the first person who wakes up in the morning, but then when everything is like quiet, then I hear like whooshing sounds in my ear. I can actually still kind of hear it right now, but it's nowhere near as loud as when this quiet. But yeah, guys. But now I have been stuttering for 6 or 8 years. It was nowhere near as severe as it is now, because I mean I have always kind of stuttered. I mean, but it was nowhere near as severe as it is now. But now the years of where my stuttering got more and more severe was ever since I was 9 and a half to 10 years old, guys. So 4 years of severe, persistent stuttering. You know, because I was isolated. Because I took